Dear student, today we'll start a new chapter, chapter number 14 and sources of energy. So we'll start the chapter throwing one question. Actually NCERT has thrown one question. Okay, let the computer read the question.
In class 9, we learned that the total energy during a physical or chemical process is conserved. Why, then, do we hear so much about the energy crisis?
Okay, so you know about the laws of conservation of energy. Energy cannot be created, energy cannot be destroyed. Then why we worry about energy crisis? Energy is constant. They are telling about energy is constant. So we should not worry about. Keep your light and fan switched on 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week and 365 days in a year. No problem because energy is constant. Okay, then you will ask one question. Sir, will you pay the energy bill for our house for this month? Okay, if I assure you, okay, I will pay the whole electricity bill for your house. Will you assure me that what energy you are using today, you will get the same energy, same usable form of energy in the near future? That is, energy is converted from one form to another form, but it is converted also in the same time less usable form to less usable form. So what is that? So if we draw one figure, you can understand the matter. First of all, suppose we have taken one plate and let the plate fall down from the point A. Suppose this is the point A and it is falling down, and this is your ground. So this is the point B. So at the point A, what is the total energy? Potential plus kinetic. At the point B, total energy, potential plus kinetic. Energy will be conserved. Energy will be same. So what is the energy transformation from A to B? So all the potential energy which is stored in the point A will just convert it into kinetic energy at the point B. But total energy is conserved. So at when the plate touch the point B, it will break down. So energy, total potential energy, what was the kinetic energy, will be transformed to sound energy. Maximum part will be gone to sound energy. So it will mix in the nature, universe. So if you extract that energy, sound energy, from the nature, from the universe, and give that energy to the broken plate, will the plate fly off? Will the plate lift up at the height A? No, that is not possible. That is, if this process is happened, this will not happen. That means the plate will fall down, touches the point P, broken down in the pieces, and energy will be converted in the universe. It is possible. If you want to make the opposite process, collect the energies, apply the broken plates, and the plate will go back to the point A, lift up at the point A. No, this is not possible. And the same way, suppose you have a candle. So candle is burning. At the when the candle will burn, the energy, the chemical energy inside the candle will be used up, light energy and heat energy. So this heat and light energy will be mixed up in the universe. So if you extract the energy from the universe and give this energy to the melted candle, will the candle restore its previous figure? Of course not. So these are not possible. So forward process is possible, the backward process is not possible. So in the nature, all the process are irreversible. We cannot get back the reverse process is not possible. So in this way, when you use the energy, so energy has some form, so that form is usable form. Suppose electrical energy is the usable form. So when you are using electrical energy, it is converted to heat energy, it is converted to light energy, it is converted to sound energy. So these form of energy are less usable form. So we cannot get back from light to electrical, sound to electrical, and heat to electrical. We can do that, but 100% conversion is not possible. So that's why each and every day we are going from usable form to less usable form, less usable form to very less usable form. So that's why we have concern, and there will be an energy crisis. So we have to find for another plan B, that is the renewable sources of energy. Okay, now go to the second 14.1, what is a good sources of energy. Okay, let the computer read this topic.
What can then be considered a good source of energy? We, in our daily lives, use energy from various sources for doing work. We use diesel to run our trains. We use electricity to light our street lamps. Or we use energy in our muscles to cycle to school.
So different type of energy we are using. Now activity 14.1. Read this activity 14.1.
List 4 forms of energy that you use from morning, when you wake up, till you reach the school.
So this energy will be here. These energies are the muscular energy for carrying out physical work, electrical energy for running various appliances, chemical energy for cooking food or running a vehicle, all come from some source. We need to know how do we select the source needed for obtaining the energy in its usable form. From where do we get these different forms of energy? Actually, all maximum types of energy, maximum forms of energy are coming back from the solar energy. Can we call the sources of energy? Why or why not? Actually, these are the states of energy. States of energy, different types of energy. What we have called here, electrical energy, chemical energy. These are the states of energy, and the source of energy are mainly, electrical energy are coming from various sources like thermal energy, hydel power energy. These are the sources of energy. So now activity 14.2. What will be our right choice for the fuel? Let computer read this topic.
Consider the various options we have when we choose a fuel for cooking our food. What are the criteria you would consider when trying to categorize something as a good fuel? Would your choice be different if you lived A. in a forest, B. in a remote mountain village or small island, C. in New Delhi, D. lived 5 centuries ago? How are the factors different in each case?
Actually, if you were finding out the good fuel for you, it depends on different factors. If the factors are changes, your good fuel, the opting for the good fuel or selecting for the good fuel will be changed. After going through the two activities above, we can see that the particular source of energy or fuel we select for performing some work depends on many different factors. For example, by selecting a fuel, we would ask ourselves the following questions. If we want to find out or selecting the right fuel or selecting the good fuel for us, first of all we have to think about the calorific value. Calorific value means heat energy it will provide when it will burn. First of all we have to focus on that. Next thing is that is it easily available or not. Third thing is that will it be easily available, easily accessible. If it is easily accessible, we can accept that, that will be good fuel. And finally, transport. Will it be transportable? We can transport from one point, one region to another region easily. We have to think about for that also. And next of that, economical. Yes, this is the very important. We have to think about money. We have to think about our pocket. That is economical. If it is after all these things, if it is economical, then we can go for that. If it is not economical, we can change the option. We'll choose another fuel. And finally, nowadays the fifth point will come, that is the will it produce a lot of smoke? More smoke means it will pollute the nature, so we have to think about the our nature. If it gives so much smoke and lots of ashes, then we'll discard this type of good fuel. And these are the points if we want to choose the good fuel. And now there are some questions. What is the good sources of energy? You will get the answer from here. What is the good fuel? Already 5 points I have told you. If you could use any sources of energy for heating your food, which one would you use and why? You can heat your food by stove, kerosene stove. Would heat your food by LPG gas. Which one would be easier? Which one would you use and why? I will opt for the LPG gas, because LPG gas is, first thing was that calorific value. Calorific value means it will give more energies if we burn. It is easily available. Yes, we can get it easily accessible. And third, easily transportable. Yes. And finally, economical. Of green fuel, we can talk about, it is a almost green fuel, so we'll opt for LPG gas. Thank you for watching my tutorial, and Wait for the next video, next whiteboard video from Whiteboard e-learning. Thank you.